Hey everyone, you're watching WisdomShots. The other day while working at home, I was distracted by a bug. Not a computer bug, a real bug. It got stuck inside my room and wanted to fly out. It was hitting hard at the glass window, expecting it to break open. Now, the best part is just 1 or 2 feet away there is an open door. It can easily fly out, but it was determined only to fly through the glass. Now, I tried to help by tapping the glass and showing the direction to fly out, but it was not ready to listen to me. And after some time, it got really tired of the hard work and stayed there in a helpless state. That's when I decided to record, video record the poor fly. Watch. The fly was stuck. Why was it stuck? Because it was not ready to change the direction. It was not ready to look for a new path. It was not ready to explore other options. It was not ready to change the strategy. It was not listening to me. But again, it's an insect, right? It has only instincts, not a full-fledged brain like all of us to think and act. But you know what? Sometimes when we are stuck, we behave in the same way like the fly. We rely on our past experiences and resist change. Getting stuck is obvious. We all get stuck at different points in our lives. The question is, how fast can we get out of it? How fast we can get unstuck? Now, observing this insect for 5 minutes gave me a lot of insights on how to get unstuck. Number one, look differently. This is an interesting definition for insanity. Insanity is doing the same things over and over again, expecting a different result. This is exactly what the fly was doing, hitting at the same spot again and again, expecting a different result. And there's a difference between smart work and hard work. If you want different results in life, you have to do things differently, and that's smart work. Hard work is working hard, hitting at the same place like the fly, hitting hard to break the glass. But smart work is knowing where to hit to get results. Smart work is about knowing the right strategies to break through. It's about knowing the right door to knock. It's about exploring different options to get results. It's all about what works. See, even during this COVID time, right, a lot of people got stuck because they are waiting for good old days to come back. It may or may not, we don't know. People are stuck because they're unwilling to change. People are stuck because they're not comfortable to look for other options. I'll share with you a personal experience. So this was during lockdown. So the guy who came for my haircut through Urban Clap, he was a familiar guy, and he was working in the same place where I used to go for my regular haircut. So during our conversation, he said he's making more money now than working in that shop. He also said that he has a lot of freedom now. Around the same time, I read a disturbing news about a barber who committed suicide inside his shop as he was not earning anything. More or less the same situation. The difference is the way both looked at the situation. The difference is the meaning they gave to the situation. The guy who committed suicide looked at the situation and must have said to himself, it's over. The other guy who came to my home looked at the same situation and asked a different question. What's next? Now, do you know what's the most important life skill you need in today's world to be successful? It's adaptability. You need adaptability quotient. In the last century, it was IQ, then came EQ, your emotional quotient, but now we need adaptability quotient, AQ. It's about how fast you can change in the ever-changing world. If we look at our evolution, we survived as a species because of adaptability. Charles Darwin told this years back. It's not the strongest of the species that survive, not the most intelligent, but the one most responsive to change. Number two, think differently. After trying a few times, this insect gave, maybe he got really tired. The sad part is, it can see the world outside, but the glass was stopping it from embracing the world outside. In the same way, a lot of us can see the future, have a clear vision, but we don't know how to move forward. Sometimes this glass can be our own limiting beliefs and thoughts. In psychology, this state is called learned helplessness. It's a state where you stop trying to change our circumstances, even though you have the ability to do so. The only way to come out of this learned helplessness is by believing that there is a way out and trying out different strategies till you get the result you want. Sometimes people say, like, I've tried everything, but I'm not getting the results. Basically, what they're saying is they tried 1, 2, 3 things. It didn't work, so they gave up. If you tried everything, you will get the result. Now, I'm sure you have heard the story of Edison. He tried some 10,000 times before inventing the electric bulb. And that's an attitude. It starts with your thinking. You have to believe that it's possible. And it's a mindset. It's a growth mindset. There's always a way out, if you are determined. As Henry Ford says, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Number 3, act differently. As I mentioned before, I was tapping and was trying to redirect this insect to fly out. But for whatever reason, it was not ready to listen to me. So when you get stuck, one way to get out of the situation is to listen actively. And listen to people who have a different perspective. Listen to experts and then act accordingly. See, getting stuck is nothing new. 5,000 years back, Arjuna got stuck on the battlefield. The way he came out of that situation was by listening to Lord Krishna. The whole Bhagavad Gita was a solution. If you look at Gita, it's all about helping people getting unstuck in life. For that matter, all scriptures, religious books, self-help books, mentors, coaches, they're there to help you to get unstuck from difficult situations, provided if you are ready to listen and act accordingly. There's no dearth of information, resources. The key is action. It's not about reading a book or listening to a coach. We have to act, take action, act differently. Take consistent action. You will receive the results you desire. So to conclude, whenever you are stuck, practice LTA. Look differently, think differently, and act differently. If you're wondering what happened to that insect which came to my room, after some time I kicked it out of the window and it happily flew out. Sometimes when we don't take action, when we are stuck for a long time, life gives us a kick. We have a choice to cry out in pain or fly high in style. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Sreejith Krishnan. Stay happy, stay healthy.